Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Kyle's Whimsical Journey with Whaley the Brave. A special bedtime story for Kyle. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled by the sea, there lived a curious and adventurous 2-year-old girl named Kyle. Every night, Kyle's loving parents would tuck her into bed and read her a magical bedtime story. Tonight was no different. As the moon shone brightly outside her window, Kyle snuggled into her soft blankets, eager to embark on a new adventure. Tonight's story was about a snail and a whale. It was called The Snail and the Whale, and it was written by a very talented author named Julia Donaldson. But tonight, Kyle's parents had a special surprise for her. They were going to create a brand new story just for her, inspired by The Snail and the Whale. The story began in a small, picturesque village where Kyle lived with her family. Kyle loved exploring the world around her, but she had never been on a big adventure before. One sunny day, as she played in the garden, she noticed something extraordinary. A tiny snail named Sally was making its way across a leaf. Kyle's eyes sparkled with excitement as she watched the snail glide along. She gently scooped Sally up in her tiny hands and whispered, "Where are you going, little snail?" Sally, with a voice as soft as a whisper, replied, "I've always dreamt of seeing the world, Kyle. Will you join me on a grand adventure?" Without hesitation, Kyle agreed, and the two set off on their magical journey. As they ventured through forests, climbed tall mountains, and crossed vast oceans, they encountered all sorts of wonderful creatures. They met playful dolphins that leaped and danced in the waves, wise old turtles who shared their ancient wisdom, and colorful fish that swam gracefully beneath the sea. But the highlight of their journey was when they stumbled upon a gigantic humpback whale named Whaley. Whaley was kind-hearted and gentle, and he quickly became Kyle's new friend. Together, the three of them traveled to far-off lands, exploring the wonders of the world. One day, as they sailed near the shore, they noticed something alarming. The sea was filled with plastic bottles, trash, and pollution. Kyle's heart sank as she saw the harm it was causing to the beautiful creatures she had come to love. "We have to do something, Whaley," she said, her voice filled with determination. With Whaley's immense strength and Sally's cleverness, they devised a plan to gather all the trash and clean up the sea. Kyle, using her small hands, joined in the effort, picking up litter and placing it in a special bag Sally had brought along. The three of them worked tirelessly until the sea sparkled and shone once more. News of their heroic deed spread across the ocean, inspiring others to take care of the world around them. Kyle, Sally, and Whaley became heroes, celebrated by all the creatures they had encountered on their journey. As the sun set on their final day together, Kyle knew it was time to return home. With tears in her eyes, she bid farewell to Whaley and Sally, thanking them for the most incredible adventure of her life. Whaley promised to continue protecting the oceans, and Sally vowed to explore new lands, telling Kyle that someday they might meet again on another grand adventure. Back in her cozy little room, Kyle's parents tucked her into bed, knowing she would sleep with dreams of her amazing journey. As she closed her eyes, she felt a sense of peace, knowing that she had made a difference in the world. From that day forward, Kyle always looked out for the creatures of the sea and helped protect the environment. She knew that even the smallest acts of kindness could make a big difference. And as she grew older, she never forgot her magical journey with Whaley and Sally, always cherishing the memories in her heart. And so, my dear Kyle, as you drift off to sleep, may you remember that you too can embark on incredible adventures, both big and small. May you always be brave, kind, and loving, just like Kyle in the story, and never forget the power you hold to make the world a better place. Good night, sweet Kyle, and may your dreams be filled with endless possibilities.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.